Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Texas Longhorns. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
The Texas Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season. The offensive line grew from last year. More experience for this great young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wide receiver going in motion. First carry of the season for this transfer. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, it doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game. They have a lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Looking left. Got his man. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Ready? Where did he go?
A give to Brown. Got a little grass. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Switch it. Go.
On 1st down, it's Brown again. Breaks it past the marker. He He's up to 57 yards on the ground already. That is a way to make a statement early.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. First carry of the season. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
Never getting stopped on that second down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And send the tight end in motion. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So they got nothing on the last play. Here's 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That's going to be a safety. Why in the world would you retreat to your end zone? Just a mind-numbing mistake. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll move the wide receiver. Job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's Manning to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we We've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, after that running play, this is now a critical 3rd down here for the offense. You just got an interception. You've got to pay this thing off. You've got to find a way to cap this drive off and score some points. So this 3rd down right here is massive.
Nate Frazier. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, you see all the time this running back is spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground. Get off me. And he's able to walk in for the score.
Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. The tight end. Manning dances away to buy time. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Quarterback making checks. 3rd down from the gun, Manning. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it to the right. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. They recover their own. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Looking for a deep man. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Georgia lining up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know, God bless Texas because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely stat it up this year. Steve Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance. Because of those names you just mentioned, we're expecting this running game to be elite.
So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. Arch is going to throw for it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Run in the red zone, it's Frazier. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing Manning. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Snap it to the back. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Quarterback making adjustments. Motion from the wideout. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at 23. Here in the final 2 minutes. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And great recognition by the quarterback. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making a big tackle in the open field.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Humphries.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Swings it out to his running back. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do in a short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards and try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Is on its way. Wants to return it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. begin the drive. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's get right to it with Liberty taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the home squad in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Frazier again. Still on his feet at the 40. There's some room. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Arch Madness. Buying some time. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Longhorns in the hurry-up.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Burn Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Making side adjustments here. Now on the option. Keeps it himself. They give it to the freshman, his 1st carry. Breaks away on the left. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open, and then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Hey, check it. 692, love check. Check. 492, waggle. 492, waggle. Ready, go.
To throw, Manning. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Right on the money, makes the grab in the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback keeper. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Give, running right, it's Frazier. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Bulldog. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Arch to throw. Turns it loose. Complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Manning. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Going to work in the air, it's Manning. They're working that left side. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. The Longhorns are marching down the field. He wants to change this route. Here's Manning to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
Did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Frazier again. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. There's never a good time for it, but, man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Time to take a shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
He's got great speed. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. But there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be third and long.
Sweet.
The offense changing the play. Manning from the gun on third down. Soft spot in the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Longhorns want to move quickly.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Manning going for 6. Touchdown, Texas. On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the second half, they come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense. Everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Quarterback part of their running game. And tackled there by the defense.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult for him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on 3rd down? I mean, you got 3rd and long, you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense, and now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
Makes the catch at the 35. Found a little running room on that one, picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
Great job and contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He might want another play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Arch is going to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Rocket.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead?
Sweet, sweet. Hey, move. Ready, go.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down. The throw is complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a great throw by this young man. Listen, he's had an up-and-down day, actually probably a little bit more down than up, but this is the big moment. This is where his team needs him to come through. Great start. Let's see if he can put this together, trailing late in this football game.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing Manning. Zings it complete to the right. Tackled there by the defense. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback may change this route.
Sweet, sweet. Go, go.
3rd down from the gun, Manning. He's got him. Finds his way inside the 25-yard line. He's got it up for the 1st down. Mark it up at 24.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Under fire. He makes the grab. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Arch Madness. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback in decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Art's going to spin it again. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Longhorn. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute. Score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me 1 more stop.
Up by one, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead.
Here we go.
To throw, Manning. Flips it out in the flat. He's not going to make it. Still a one-point game here in the fourth. They had hope to push this edge out to a field goal.
29, Georgia, 28. Number 96, set to advance on the ball.
They'll snag it just inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Frazier again. He goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't pick up anything, but he did save a few seconds.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Last chance coming up. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. And a tremendous wave for this defense to finish. The interception as the clock reaches 0. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between an upper-ranked team, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win,